What's up, brick builders? Today's build is Thunderwings. This is model A of 3-in-1 set number 31008. Year it came out was 2012. Age group you're looking at 7+. Number of parts 235. Price per piece is 6p. It's pretty cheap. And the cost back then in 2012 was $14.99. However, right now, if you have a mint sealed box condition set, you're looking at £29. Not bad. Used, you're looking for £7 to £9. Not great in the used value, but pretty good in investment. Hello folks, Sean from BRIT'N Bricks. Thank you so much for coming by and checking out another video. This is another plain build that we've got going on. Another creator build. I do like creator builds. I think they're so cool. This was a car boot sale pickup as well from a couple of weeks ago now. And it's yeah, I'm looking forward to putting this together. It's a couple of hundred parts, so it should be a fairly decent build. Let's check it out. Oh, by the way, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. And you can also comment as well. Right, so we get the instructions up for you. And there we go. So we're going to start off with a 4x8 light grey plate. Let's park these here a bit. And then a 2x2 plate, dark bluish grey with a bar on the end. Lots of small pieces in this, I have noticed. We've got a couple of tyres as well. Great colours, blue, really nice blue. Contrast with white and a bit of orange. We like the orange. Dark bluish grey. Very few pieces in the light grey as well. I'm still looking for this plate. There's one. So this got the small bar on it, and it's going to go on one end. And where's the other one? Got some parts covering up some other parts. Covering up some other parts. Got half a hinge there. There it is. So that's going to go on the other side. We're going to have it the way that the instructions are going to show. So then we got the two 1x2 black plates are going to go in line with that. Try to find that. Yep. Like so. And then we got the 2x3 angled bricks. White 2x3 angled bricks, 3 studs, and that's going to go on that side there. It's going to be flaring or pointing in towards what I would think is the front, possibly. And then the other one on the other side, and then we got these 1x4 white bricks after that. Probably another plate going under that. Yep, black one. 4x6 black plate. That's going to go under there. And then we got another 1x4 brick going across the front. Like that. Oh, cool. Okay. These like ball joints, aren't they? Arm sockets and ball joints, not that. We got the socket here. Is that Technic brick, maybe? And a ball joint. And you just go push them together like that. And they just... And they're actually very sturdy as well. You can get quite a few angles with that. Anyway, this is going on the inside. That's interesting. Okay, the black brick is going to go on the black plate. I'm not quite sure why that is that, because that's not having any function at all. So it might be these axle holes. could be the axle holes. Oh, okay, this is interesting. Dark bluish grey, 2x6, and that's going to go across there. And then we got these 2x2 bricks, and they're going to go on each end, and the axle is going to meet in the middle. Interesting. 2 1x2 blue bricks are going to go here. And another. There it is. Oh, okay. Is that 2x8? 2x8 white. 6 lantern bricks, or they're not lantern bricks actually. They're just bricks with studs on. So we want 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Now we just need the 2x8 and 2 1x2 black plates. We've got to put those on the ends, because then that's going to mark where the bricks are going to go. Studs are going to be facing outwards, so we're obviously going to be putting something on the side there. Oh, not there. And that is going to go in there. Then we've got, these are quite long. What are these, 10s? Let's have a look. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1x8 black tiles, and they're going to go across. So we want 2 of those. So they're going to go across like that. This is going to act as something sliding across, I'm guessing. 1x2 orange plate. And that goes there. And then we're going to cover that over with a 2x3 dark bluish grey. There we go. That's going to go over like that. And then we've got 2 2x2 bricks. Those are going to go into these 2 stud areas here. Like so. This is interesting. This is interesting. I'm very curious. I'm curious to the bar here. I'm curious to this. Again, I think it's the axle holes. And now I'm curious to this, because I thought something was going to slide straight across, but no. So we got the 2x2 plates that are angled and got the 4 studs on the sides. So these are classic for building the sides up, covering sides, putting panels on. So we got 1 on each side of that. So they're a bit like these bricks here, basically. And then we've got a 2x3 orange plate, and that is going to go in line with the angled bricks. See where the angled bricks finish there. So they're just going to be in line with that. And then we got this 8 stud gap here for the black 2x4. Interesting. Oh, okay, and we got a smaller version of this. So the same plate, but only 2 studs, not 4 studs. It's in light bluish grey. That's going to go next to it. And then we got these 4 studs here on each side. That's going to be 1x4 blue plates. This is not this is not looking like a plane, I'll be honest, not yet. 2x3 underneath. That goes under there. Roll it back over, and then we got, right, okay, so now these plates are starting to come into play. It's these 2x4 sloped angle bricks, and you're going to have the flat edge on the top and the sloped part or angled part on the bottom. So we'll go again like that. No, you got something jammed in there. That looks like a looks like a, I wonder if I can get it 1x1. A 1x1 tile. There we go. That's better. Okay, interesting. And 2x2 plate is going to go on half this brick and this plate here, and it's a 2x2 blue plate. Right, so we got 2 of those, so one on each side like that, and then we've got the 2x2 plate with the axle hole, and that is a light bluish grey. There's one, and I see one. So there it is, and these are going to go on the back end. So you got these pinholes on the end here. We're going to put pins, Technic pins, in the pinholes. So it's probably the only 2, I think. And then we're going to cover that over with 1x4 plates on the inside. So 1x4 blue plates on the inside, like that. And then we got another one of these ball joint bricks. The socket is going to go on top of the first one. Yeah, really interesting. I'm not getting the design yet. All right, so it's halfway down, like that. Okay, then we got the L plates. We got dark bluish grey L plates. Those are going to come off the I may have missed something here. Nope. They are going to come straight off these 2 studs here. These 2 blue studs, and they're going to go up and over. So there it is, like that. So you just go it up and then across, and then we got these 2 studs here on each side. They're going to be 1x2 plates with the clip on top, like that. There's 1, and there's 2, and the clips are going to be on the outside. The studs are going to be into towards the middle. Where is the other 2? There's 1. And there's the other. So this is a 3-in-1, so you can build a robot and you can build a concept car as well from this, which is why the next piece we got is the wheels. And these are going to be used, it looks like jet engines, I think. And I think we're using the reverse side. It looks like we're we're using the reverse side. So we've got the spokes on the one side, and we got this deep industrial on the other side. So we're using deep industrial. So spokes are going to go inwards. And then on the ends, on these two holes here, we got these trans orange 1x1 circular plates, and there's the other one. You push the stud in, and that is your engines, I'm guessing. Then we got a 2x6 plate going across here, dark bluish grey. That's going to go across there. What else do we have? We have a 1x2 plate going across here in black, and then a 1x2 plate across here in blue. Interesting. So we've got the blue plate. I only picked the blue plate because that was the first one I found. And then the black plate down here. And there's the other one. Oh no, that's not one. That's a hinge plate right there. That's a hinge. And that's broken. That's why that's come apart. That's broken. I need to replace that. That sucks. But it's okay. We'll move on. That's what it would be like. But one of the pin pieces is broken off. We got one here. So we got two. It's not an overly rare part, so I could probably find one when I replace it. So we got those. So we need that single plate, don't we? There it is. Like that. And then we've got the 2x3 bricks angled coming down here. So you want the angle on the outside, so it's sloping in towards the middle. And same again on the other side, like so. And then we've got this 1x8 dark bluish grey plate. It's going to go straight across those. And then we got another 1x2 plate after that. 2x8 plate is going to go straight down here. That's a 2x8 white. It's going to go straight down there. Then we got two 1x3 plates going down on each side of that in dark bluish grey. So we've got two of those. And then we've got my all-time favourite piece, the great plate. Love this plate. It's great for detail. Keep saying that. And mentioned it in all my videos so far. It is just fantastic plate. Do so much with it. This looks like a wing. Okay, so let's set this aside for a bit. This looks like a wing. So this is a 2x6 dark bluish grey. Then we got a trans light blue 1x1 circular plate. I'm gonna put that in the top left hand corner if I can if I can hold it. And then from there leading on we got this L plate, this white L plate going across here. Now then we want a white L plate. And they're all stuck together. There we go. So it's going to go across and then down. And then we got the hinge. So we're going to use the first hinge here. Now then, when you put the hinge on, you want the bulge towards you, facing towards you on your side, not on the other side. If you had, I don't know if I can take this off without damaging it, which is probably how the other one got broken. There we go. So you don't want the bulge facing the other way. In fact, you can't. So you know you're putting it the right way. It just won't go. So there you go. And then on top of this, in this 6 stud gap here, we got another 2x6 dark bluish grey on top of that. And then we've got the 3x8. I think that's an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 3x8 plate. Angled, and you want So put it in line with the trans light blue stud, and it will be in line with it. So you'll have all these studs at the bottom here. You're going to be covering those up with a 1x4 plate blue. So 1x4 plate blue. I'm intrigued to see how this develops, and it looks like you've got to leave a stud off the hinge. So it's going to be actually in line with this edge here. So pop that in there, and then you got 4 stud here, and that's for a 2x8 blue. 2x8 blue is going to go there, and turn it over, and then you're going to 1x1 plate with a stud on each end. One side you're going to have a light bluish grey 1x1 circular plate. That's going to sit there, and then on the other side you're going to have I think that's an orange one, not a trans orange. I think that's an actual orange one, and that is going to go on the end there. So if you have the studs on your side, then you've got the grey on the left, orange on the right, and then on the orange stud you're going to have the white and black control lever, like so. And then this is going to add to the edge of the wing, like that. And then we got a 2x4 angled plate. That's just going to follow this angle down. And then we got another 1x1 circular light grey plate in there. And then we're going to put a button on the end, a white button. These are usually used as skid plates. We've seen them in various different builds. I don't think it's going to be a skid plate this time. I think it's just to hold these pieces together. Flip it over, and we've got the grate plate. And then we've got the 1x1 square orange tile. And then it looks like a 1x6. Yep, 1x6 orange tile. And that's kind of going to go in line with the 1x1 orange tile there. And then on the end here, we've got another sloped, get the right one, sloped, angled plate, 2x4, and that's going to go on the end there, like so. And then just joining these two together, we're going to put a 1x3 tile, dark bluish grey 1x3 tile. Those are all plates. There's one. That's just going to join and hold those together. And then we're going to attach this to the model. So this is the back of the wing, this is the front of the wing, and this is going to attach to this area here. So you've got these four studs along here, and this is going to attach to that there. Those things, yes, because that's going to go over. There's not much movement in that, to be fair. I think this bar here is to hold the wing in place. I think if you had a 1x6, let's see if we got a 1x6, you might get a little bit more of a delta wing, but then it kind of gets jammed up. There. Just a thought. You could try that out. But for this, it is a 1x8, so you only get a little bit of it. and it stays on the grate plate there. And I think we're going to build the second wing. Yeah. So we do that the same as we did the other wing, but we're going to do it the reverse side. So we've got the trans light blue circular stud is going to be on the right hand side, top right hand side this time, and then the white plate is going to lead off that from the left hand, like that. Then we put the angle, not the angle, hinged plate, and then we got another 2x6, and then we've got the 3x8 plate going over the top. Put it over too far on there, so it's in line with that, and that's exposed. Then we got the 1x4 blue, and that's going to be in line with the white plate. And then we've got the large 2x8 going across like that. Turn it over, and we're doing the 1x1 plate with the studs on the ends. Let me go find it. There it is. This time round, we're going to have the light grey plate on the right hand side, the orange plate on the left hand side. The orange plate. So orange plates on the left hand, light greys on the right hand side, and then on the orange plate we're putting another one of those control levers. White control lever, white and black. There it is. That's going to go on there, and that's just going to point out. This is going to sit underneath the wing, like so. So very tight fit there, and flip it back over. Nope, we got the angled plate first. That's right, 2x4 angled plate. That is the wrong one. There it is. And then we've got the 1x1 circular grey, like that. Then we got the button. Like that. Roll it over. It's the grate plate here. So the grate plate here. Light grey, light grey, light grey. And then next to that is the 1x1 square tile. Then we got the 1x6 tile. And the angled plate here. Like so. Join those together with the 1x3 tile. Where's the 1x3 tile? There it is. Like that. Place that into the other side. Like so. So they can go out almost straight. You can see it's a slight angle. And then you can push them in for a little bit more speed. Like so, you could use a 1x6 plate across here and you can get a better angle. Okay, so then we've got 3. If we have them like that, that will give us enough room. So we've got 3 2x4 plates. One's going across here. And 2 are going to go down this way. Like that. And then we got a 2x2 plate there. And 2 2x3 angle plates. And the angle is going to be inwards, like that. Okay, now now the wing don't move. So maybe you're not supposed to move it. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I wasn't expecting that. So the angle into. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I thought that we were going to get like a little bit of a swing wing plane. 2x4 plate across here in the middle, like that. Two 1x1 studs in front of that plate. So there's 1 and 2, like that. And then 2 trans orange plates. But first of all, we're going to use the 1x2 plates because they're going to mark where the trans orange are going to go. And basically, it's these 2 studs here, the white, blue, there, and another one there. And now the trans orange are going to go next to them. One and 2. And then we got the angle plates. So this doesn't really play too much of a part of actually being in motion. So having it broken at the moment on this model isn't going to be too much of a problem. It's just more stability than anything else. So we can get away with using the broken one, but I will be replacing that. And the bulges are going to be facing away from you. So it's kind of like in this little smile. Then we got these 2 1x3 plates going down here in the middle. I'll put those in first because then it's going to mark where the angled plates are going to go. Those are 2x3 angled plates, and the angled plates is going to be pointing into the rear of the plane. So it's going to be like that. So you kind of got this hourglass shape here. Let's see that. Right. The Technic bricks, which I've completely covered over. So really, I don't know what the what those ball joints are for, unless that was what was in mind for making a robot. So we got these 1x2 Technic bricks with the axle hole. Then we got these rather cool Technic axles, double side, with a stopper about quarter of the way up. And that's going to go in there, and that holds solid. Then we got a 1x2 Technic brick with a circular hole. That's going to go in front of it. This is going to be its nose. Okay. So that's going to go on there like that. That's going to hold the nose piece on. Okay, so we've got a 2x2 plate, blue. A 1x3 plate is going to go on one side. And then we got an angled plate, 1x3, on next to it, like so. And then we got these 2 1x2 plates with a bar, small bar, but this time they're in white. Those are going to go on there like that. What are these? Oh, these are going to be the rear fins. Oh, rear wings. Because you can tilt them up, and that's what I thought they were going to be, fins. But they're going to be rear wings. So we want to do another one of those. We want 2 of these. Yep. And we want the 2x2 plate, and we want the 1x3 plate dark bluish grey 1x3. There it is. On 1/2. Actually, we're not going to build it the same way because we're building a different one. So we're going to go this way. Then we want a 1x3 angle plate. That's going to go that way. And then these are going to go across like so. And then just pop that into those clips there. Oh, you can angle them because that makes it kind of cool. I kind of like that. Or you can have them flat. So that's the other rear wing. Oh, you are tilting them up a little bit. Okay. And then we've got the 1x2 plate with the long bar on it. And that is going to go... Oh, okay. We're going to build this separate. Right. So then we've got a black grate plate going on top of that. Yep. And then we got these, like... I think they're like claw arms or something like that. And they're going to attach to the bar with the clip. And another one. Like that. So you'd see these like in mixels as fingers or something like that. And those are just going to go and hang off the back here. Like so. So it kind of gives a little bit of detail on the rear. Interesting. I'm wondering why we use these bricks with the axles. No, with the pins. Looks like we're going to be finishing off the surface now. So we got these 1x6 blue tiles. They're going to go across the length of the outside there, and then we got this two stud with these light grey studs here. That's going to be covered over with a grate plate, black grate plate. That's going to go on there. It kind of gives a little bit of detail, breaks it up. That's what I really like about it. 2x4 plate in the middle, like that. And then we're going to angle this here. So we're going to have like a line, a blue line going across the end of it. That's quite cool. So it's going from the front to the back. So we've got these angle plates, 2x4 plates. The angle is going to be on the outside. You're going to keep the straight line in the middle. That was a bit of a faded plate, that one. And then we got 2x4 plates going off the end. Like that. It's quite a solid build. I have to say. Now we've got no movement in the wings, but it's quite a solid build. Right, 1x2 bricks with inverted. So those are going to go on the inside of the end, like that. And then on the other stud next to it, you've got this 1x1 black cheese wedge. And the cheese wedge is going to slope off to the left and the right. In this case, on the right hand side, we need another inverted. Actually got some useful pieces in this to make a few different things, which is nice. Cheese wedge off the edge. Okay, off to the left, off to the right. Got another cheese wedge. Okay, so you got two cheese wedges coming off the front here, which is making some more detail with this. That's really cool. That is really cool. I got a 2x2 cheese wedge there, but this is a 1x1 cheese wedge. That cheese wedge is coming out of my ears. Where's the other cheese wedge? There it is. So it's just kind of smoothing out the top there. And then we got the 2x4 angle bricks that we used just here on the back end. We got them on the top as well. Which is kind of cool. We're getting a little bit of definition to the plane. Oh, interesting. What's this? Orange inverted. We're going to do 2 of them. So we're going to do 2 of them together. So orange inverted, trans red, 1x1 square plate. That's going to go on the open stud of the inverted. And then we've got this step down feature, and that's going to be for a 1x3 sloped brick. It's going to kind of go like that. Then we've got this 1 stud area, and that's going to have the 1x2 the 1x2 sloped orange brick on the end. So that's going to be that. I'm guessing these are going to be the tail ends, aren't they? That's what they're going to be, which is kind of nice. That is kind of nice. So we want the sloped brick. Like that. And then I'm guessing they're going on the ends here. Yeah, of course they are. Right. So they're just going to go on the ends. Nice little bit of detail. Nice finish. Nice colour. I like the fact that we got some different colours going on in the tail planes there. So, yeah. I'm liking that. Then we're going to do in the front now. Okay. So we got the 1x2 plates with the 4 studs hanging off the side. Those are going to go on this blue 2x2 plate here. So we're going to have 1 on each side. So we've got 4 studs on each side. And you still got these 3 studs on the other side as well. So there's going to be probably for bricks. No, I can't see any bricks. And we got a 2x3 on the nose. And this could be intakes. 2x2 plate. A 1x2 Technic brick with a circle hole. And on these 2 studs here, we're going to have a 1x2 inverted brick next to it like that. So you got this little gap here. Then you got this 1x2 cheese wedge going across both of them. Not across the open stud. And it's going to be sloping off to the right. Let's see. Then we got the wheel arch piece is going to come over the top. So we got this white wheel arch piece. It's going to go over the top like that. And then on top of that, we've got Dad's car ramps. Like that. And that looks like that stage there. And, okay. So this is going to attach to these 4 studs here that you just put in. And I'm going to make sure it's like that. Okay, cool. It's kind of got a view, you know, kind of got the look of a Harrier. The Dad's car ramps are going to be like exhaust vents or something like that for the sides. So nice little bit of detail. Okay, let's make it the other one. This is getting quite heavy now. 2x2, the Technic brick, the inverted, the cheese wedge, the wheel arch, and last but not least, Dad's car ramp. There. And then that's just going to pin on the other side, and there you have it. These are your intakes. Could have been cool to have like maybe a stud here or something so that you get like a little fan you know. Doesn't necessarily have to rotate, but a little fan would be pretty cool to have got put in there somehow. And that was just showing you, yeah, position of the aileron. Then we got the 2x8 plate going across here just to tidy this up. So that's just going to go across there just to tidy it up. And then a 2x2 brick, blue, in that gap there. Oh, we're leveling this out now. Okay, so we got two 1x2 plates here. So we're going to put 1 and 2. And then we got this 2x2 sloped plate with 2 studs on it. The slope is going to slope towards the front of the plane. Oh, okay, this is kind of stripy. Okay. Oh, this is probably going to be this part here, isn't it? So we've got 2x3 plate, a 2x2 plate. 2x2 plate is going to go on top. We've got the step down feature here. We've got 1x1 blue tile is going to be on the left hand side at the top, and a 1x1 white tile is going to be on the right hand side. Then we got this step down feature. As I said, you're going to be using these 1x4 sloped bricks, blue on blue and white on white. So you got this blue and white stripe, which looks very cool. And then that is going to pin on those studs there like that. Nice. Nice. Right, so let's do the other side. So it's 2x3, 2x2. Got the step down feature. We had, what did we have going across here? It was it a blue plate? I think it was blue plate there. And then it was the, no, it wasn't, I know what it was. It's the white. So the white is going to go on the left hand side this time. And then the orange, we got an orange? No, it's blue, isn't it? The blue on the right hand side. Then we got the step down feature. We're going to use the blue 1x4 and then the white 1x4. Get the stripes. White stripe is going to be at the bottom. Pop that in there. Nice. This is looking actually really kind of cool, and it is a very, very solid build. It's got a bit of, yeah, it's very swishy actually. It's a very swishy. That's the other piece. Yep, that's going to go in there. Then we got the cockpit. 2 of these 2x2 sloped bricks, dark, trans dark black or dark grey. I think they're trans black. And you got 2 of them, and they're going to be back to back. I've seen these pieces also used in the Microfighter Razor Crest. Just a bit of fun fact for you. So we're going to start off with these 2 studs on here on the slope brick, and that's going to be where the front of the cockpit's going to be, and then the rear. And then just on this area here, we're going to be putting a 2x2 dark bluish grey tile just to give it a little bit of detail. Kind of runs in line with these tiles here as well, which is nice. And then the nose. All right, so we got the cone here. Is this a 2x? I'm going to say that's 2x4. No, 4x4. It's 4x4 cone and 2 bricks high. So you get the larger one, and then you got this 2x2 cone, and it's going to go on top. So you got this rather long cone shaped piece, and then that is going to go down onto the axle part here. It's going to line up the middle, so it's going in between the 4 tubes, and I believe there is an axle hole on the end of this. Yes, there is. It's an axle hole there. So that's what's going to hold it in place. So you just push it in there. And I mentioned that because if it doesn't go down any further, just slowly Just slowly rotate it until it does, and then push, and there you have it, the nose cone. Oh, and that's it. Okay, so we ended up with the wheels, some arm pieces, shoulder pieces there. Oh, those are going to be a pain to separate. We've got an interesting double joint here. That's kind of cool. Tires, 4 tires actually, 2 big ones and 2 small ones. Claw, a ball joint, couple of wheel rims. We're using the bigger wheel rims for the engines. But yeah, this is actually. Oh, and we got. We must have to use these. Come on, we have to use these. These are like the best pieces ever. So I'm going to. Oh, we do actually use them. Okay, I missed that. So these are going to go in the middle of these pieces here. Oh man, that looks so good. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Let's have a quick. Let's take a closer look at it, shall we? Let's turn the instructions off here. Right, there we go. Look at that. I mean, it looks really cool. It does beg for undercarriage. It has to be said that this does beg for undercarriage. It needs some wheels. But it's a really cool looking plane. It really is. It looks kind of like a Harrier, but the wings are wrong for it. It's got some really cool jet engines. I do like the tail fins with the red lights. Do like that. I do like the little detail to the edge of the wings here with these bars. I was shocked that you locked the wings, but you used the hinge plates to get that kind of angle, which is a really kind of nice angle. It looks a little bit platey on the bottom, but you're not going to really see the bottoms much. The top looks finished. The bottom looks not. But it really does. It does beg for some undercarriage. So we might have to look out for some wheels or something like that to see if we can put some wheels on the undercarriage here, just to make it look a bit right. But I like it. I do. I like the colours. I very much like the colours. I like the design. It's used quite a lot of interesting parts to get some of the shapes, like the engines for the wheels. I mean, it's not seen before, but this whole angle piece here, lots of great plates in there, a couple of wheel arch pieces in there just to give it that air intake side of things. That really cool. Also, you can tilt the rear wings a little bit more. I don't think I want to do too much. I just knocked off the most important detail there. There we go. The little lights. Yeah, it's a really cool set. What was it? 20? Is it 24? I can't remember how much it was now. Let's have a quick look. It was, I think it's 24, wasn't it? No, it's $14.99. I mean, this set. Oh, hang on a minute. Get to the right one. This set for $14.99 is a bargain. Absolute bargain. Some of the stuff you get with it, the colors you get with it, the look of the model is pretty cool for $14.99. It has to be said. I'm looking forward to the next, the alternative builds. I'm looking forward to those to see what this designer has come up with. But doesn't that plane look cool? It just looks, and it's solid. It's very swishy, right? So it's got swishiness. No undercarriage. Needs undercarriage. Anyway, folks, give us a thumbs up if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, of course, give us a thumbs down and let us know why you didn't like the video. Do you know what? I have not had any comments about why they didn't like the video, but I have had a couple of thumbs down. So please don't be shy. Let me know why. Okay. If you like the video, of course, give it a like, give it a subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and also, you know what, hit those notifications as well, because then you'll get to see a lot more of these kind of videos with, 3-in-1s, the Star Wars Lego. Oh, you know what, anything that's Lego. If you're up for that, that would be cool. I will see you in the next one. I'm Sean from BRIT'N. Peace.